Hey, once again, we're back at it again with another Dokituber McDonald's meal, and today we're doing Bowser's or Doki Senate. Doki Senate's official McDonald's meal. He's the person, if you may know or not know, he's the person who's doing the ultimate crossover. So he's been making a series where his characters go to every single Dokituber's universe, and it's been pretty fun. He's gotten into contact with a lot of us, talked to us about his series, and recently with one of my mods, I've actually included him in the holiday series because I think he's a really cool guy, and I think his concept for a huge, not just a multiverse, but a Dokiverse, like multiple multiverses, is very, and I like it a lot, so I wanted to implement it. So and we made that into a mod. It was really great. But his meal is a double quarter pounder meal, so it comes with fries, and his drink was an orange Fanta. I used to like orange Fanta as a kid, but it's been a hot minute since I've tried one, so I don't know how this is gonna be. And I've never in my life tried a double quarter pounder, so we're gonna see if it's good or not. So let's dig right in. Fries are always gonna be good. Still a bit salty. Well, that's okay. So Bowser, that's what he used to be called. It was like Bowser, then a couple numbers or something like that. And his logo on his channel banner is still the Bowser symbol, but he's also a huge fan of Star Wars, and he thought that Bowser just wasn't a good enough name. Like he felt like he needed a rebrand for to help his channel grow, so he changed it to Doki Senate, which is good because Doki, of course, obviously just shows that it is, of course, a DDLC channel. But since I knew him before that, I still call him Bowser a lot. I interchange it at this point because I'm used to Doki Senate now, and I'm used to Bowser, so now I call him Bowser and Doki Senate interchangeably. And a lot of us do. From Yonder to Diverse Doki Stories, I mean, we call him Bowser and Doki Senate, but we try to stick to Doki Senate because, that is his name now. But he's a really fun guy. He's got all sorts of different interests, like cars was one of them. And you can tell by that when you watch his Valentine's Day mod, he implements his interests into his videos a lot more than a lot of other Dokitubers. And I think it gives his channel more character. You can resonate more with his character than maybe other Dokitubers. But he's been doing mods for a bit now. It's this long series now for an ultimate crossover, and honestly, I'm surprised that nothing like it has ever been done before. Because going to different Dokitubers channels, seeing all these different stories, combining them all into one huge series is pretty unique in my opinion. fries. Now, onto the wonders. Double quarter pounder. I think this is the first time we've ever actually gotten a meal that came in a box outside of like nuggets. The first sandwich in a box, you know, mostly they come in like these bags of wrappers. Is like a, as I remember, is strong citrus. Not bad though. But let's try it. He didn't ask for any changes, so I didn't. It's just normal double quarter pounder. Ready. It does come with cheese. They didn't. I'm assuming that he also gets that. It says a quarter pounder with cheese. There's no just quarter pounder with no cheese. He didn't specify, so I just got what they gave me normally. Let's try it. There's a big burger. It's a lot of meat. But the cheese does help. And of course there's, you know, pickles and onion and ketchup. But I might need to drink a lot to help get it down. I don't know if I'd exactly get it again. I'm just not a huge burger person. But it tastes fine. And it tastes good. If you like burgers, I'm sure you'd like this. The glorious pickle. But still not that bad at all, no. I think altogether, this meal costs like a little under $10 because it's a meal, so it's like a special. It's like the number 3, I think. So with tax, it shouldn't be more than $10 if you wanted to try this yourself. Pickles are a lot thicker on this one for some reason. And so are the onions. These are bigger chunks of onion than with the what was it? The double cheeseburger that we'd gotten for the McDouble that we'd gotten for a Sansi's meal. So, oh. One thing about this, the more I think about it, this basically is just, you know, a McDouble, but like it ate like a Mario mushroom. This is a bigger McDouble. Almost through. I didn't know what I was going to think about this. Because I'm not a really big burger fan. I was always like, what if I don't like it? Then I can't finish it, and it really hurts Bowser's feelings. Or Doki Senate. And I was, oh my god, it's good enough to finish at least. That's right. The cheese is not, all the toppings are not evenly dispersed. Like, they get most of it, but this, like, backside, completely plain. And sometimes that just happens with McDonald's. Interesting enough, I think Doki Senate is the only person that got a Fanta in their meal. Most people wanted, like, a Coke or a Dr. Pepper. I don't know why, but it got dry out of nowhere. Alright. Bada bing, bada boom. Put these up. Drink. It was not that bad. It was, and definitely not as painful as Sandy's spicy chicken sandwich. Whew, that was spicy. But the meal itself is good. And if you want to feel a little bit like, you know, Bowser Dogs, and you just get a quarter pounder meal with a Fanta as your drink. That's literally it. It's that simple. It's like $8 something and then tax, whatever that is for wherever you live. So, pretty good bang for your buck. A lot of meat, which is fine. It's not really my favorite thing. I'm not a huge fan of hamburger meat in general, but the toppings help. I would not be able to get this plain. Just, you know, at least the ketchup and the cheese is able to help kind of mesh it up and keep it moist so it doesn't dry and make me gag. Or just dry up my mouth and just make me be like, I can't chew this anymore. So at the end, I had a little bit more trouble because you know, it's McDonald's, they're having to rush, you know, fast food, you know, they put it on most of it, but they miss a bit because it's not completely centered. Totally fine, it happens to the best. But as you probably saw, like, it did affect me a little bit towards the end. But not bad at all. I mean, a good meal. I don't know if I'd ever get it again because I'm not a huge burger person, and that's not his fault. I think the only burger I've tried that I actually kind of liked, or at least like, I mean, I could tolerate and enjoy all of them, but I guess, the most like pleasantly surprised probably by Cane's the triple cheeseburger, because the meat was thinner and more dispersed, and you still had a lot of sustenance with it, so still a big sandwich. So that was nice. Either way, thank you all so much for watching. This has been Bowser's, the Doki Senate's official McDonald's meal, the double quarter pounder with cheese meal. It was pretty good. You can't go wrong with, you know, the fries. It is pretty good. And the burger itself is good. You know, the people at McDonald's know what just normally tastes good, and if you have a normal palate, should be able to find some at least minor enjoyment in it. Pretty good overall. Bowser and Doki Senate, you know, they were one of my good friends on Discord and on the Dokituber community. So I'm glad to do this video. He was asking me, he's like, hey, like, I wonder when my video's gonna pop up. I was like, I have no idea, because I do this just randomly. I go down the list and I just randomly pick one. And I picked his because I was like, why not? Try something completely new. And I was super, because I was like, you know, let's do something new. So hopefully you get to see it. I hope I didn't do a terrible review of your food. But I had a wonderful time. It was pretty good. But anyhow, see you all in the next Dokituber McDonald's meal, which could be whenever, and I don't know who would be next, but I've still got more. I've still got like 6 or so more, I think. I'm not 100% sure. I don't actually have the number on hand, but there's still some to come out. So, you know, while we wait for the next mod to come out, probably Renar's Dokituber Adventure Part 3. You know, these videos should hopefully satisfy you. Anyway, thank you so much, and I'll see you all in the next one.